EPA deployed meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for June 13th, 2025. That's right, it's Friday the 13th. And the Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated brewery with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have a full food menu, plenty of beer to choose from for both dine-in or takeout, along with local wine and cocktails. New beer releases this week that you want to check out since it's going to be kind of a showery weekend forecast with outdoor activities somewhat on hold. Why not head to McCall's and try them out? They're going to be announcing a dual beer release today, a fan favorite Willie, which is an IPA, and the latest addition to the lineup is Lemon Dingers, part of their Hit and Dingers lineup, a brand new beer flavor, and the new menu items have also hit for the month of June. So for more information about that and all of their upcoming events, please visit their Facebook page or to place online orders. Visit their website, mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So I was actually had a video recorded last night and I had to do it again this morning, all over again because I have new information now. I had it all recorded, and for whatever reason, and I'm hoping for the best with this, but I was having problems with the checks so YouTube, when you upload a video, it does like safety checks. Make sure you're not talking about, you don't have children in the video, you're not using profanity, you're not I don't know, there's a whole bunch of checks they do, and it was sitting and spinning, and the wheel was sitting and spinning, and it wasn't allowing me to go through the checks, so it wasn't allowing me to upload the video, so I just had to delete it and start over because I have new information now. So hopefully it's working this morning, and if it is, then you're going to see this video. If not, I don't know what to tell you. So here is a look at today. Today's actually going to be a dry day for the vast majority of it, so I don't have a rain icon on there, as you see above me here, 78 to 84, a little cooler because we have a frontal boundary that's going to be sagging off to the south. It's going to be kind of, I'm going to do a dashed line today, kind of sitting like this, sitting right over top of the region, and that boundary is going to sit there, is going to move further south, and it's going to end up stalling over our region for the weekend, and that's going to become the focus of any scattered shower activity. I do not see severe weather out of this weekend, so you can rest assured there that we'll be okay. But there's late Friday. Prior to that, there's nothing. So you're just having partly to mostly cloudy day today, and then here are the showers that move in. This is midnight, or right there is midnight. It doesn't get into very late evening in our western areas, and then the focus of this is going to be nearest that boundary, which isn't completely south yet. So look where it is. It's kind of right over. Between I-78 and I-80 as we go through Saturday, and that's where the target zone is going to be. And then the front's going to slip a little bit further south. It's down here now, and then right along that boundary is where you get that rainfall. So areas further south, you might not see too much on Saturday. So it's going to be like a haves and have-nots type deal. The video I recorded last night that wouldn't upload was actually a little more aggressive further south. So this backed off the frontal boundary movement. And then that's just one wave that's moving along this boundary initially. That's going to go throughout the day. For the areas that are getting rain, it's going to be the entirety of the day on Saturday, it looks like, that you're going to get into those showers. And it's going to come in overnight, probably after midnight in most cases, and last through the day here on Saturday with those showers. So that's one wave that's moving along that boundary, and that's exactly what you have in this case, is you have these waves that are going to move along that stalled boundary right over it. And there's going to be 2 different waves that come through this weekend, it looks like. So there's the first one. The second one is not going to come through. Here's the first one right there. Here's the second one that comes through on Sunday. It'll be late Sunday night kind of thing, it looks like, here on the NAM. The NAM is going to run out of range here. It doesn't show anything here for Sunday except for maybe a few isolated showers in the morning on Sunday, and that's it. And then the rest of the day is dry. So our local forecasts actually show that it's just going to be maybe a morning shower threat, but it's not a big deal here on Sunday like it is on Saturday. Saturday's going to be the concentration of this. If I get past this and go for the NAM a little bit further here and go into the late weekend period, there's going to be another wave that moves through late Sunday and Sunday night, and then moves out by Monday morning, it looks like. And the total precipitation in that entire time frame for the entire weekend, if you wanted to add all of it up from Friday night straight through Sunday, this is what it is. So really not too much down in these areas, probably less than a half inch in those areas right there. But then you get this area, the highest concentration falls right in here. So that's between I-78 and I-80. You could have an inch or more of rain during that entire time frame. Of course, that's the entirety of the weekend from tonight through Sunday. So that's not going to be at any one given day, and it's going to be most concentrated on the Friday night, Saturday wave, the first that comes through here that I just showed you. So it's not a tremendous amount of rain, but it's just bad timing again on the weekend. It is going to ruin at least your Saturday, maybe part for some of you on Father's Day itself. Now, Father's Day, even though it's not really doing too much here during the day, and it's dry, it's still going to be cloudy regardless. Cloudy and cool this weekend. Temperatures you see above me, 70 to 75, is pretty much a wash, rinse, repeat all the way through early next week with temperatures. So it's going to be below average. Is going to be cloudy even if it's not raining. So it's not like you're, oh, wow, let's stop raining, we're going to get the sun. No, you're not going to have that this weekend. So unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with plenty of clouds this weekend with this system still in the vicinity. Now, the hope here is that Monday, this begins to move out. Maybe a stray shower opportunity here on Monday, but you're still going to be cloudy on Monday and still cool. This is going to start pulling away further on Tuesday. Still an isolated shower possible and mostly cloudy. You might see some breaks of sun here on Tuesday finally. And then Wednesday and Thursday, back-to-back days, we have a cold front approaching from the west. You could have an isolated to scattered PM thunderstorms along a prefrontal trough on Wednesday. These are thunderstorms, though. It's going to warm up in the middle of next week ahead of this boundary back into the 80s. And on Thursday, better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms as this front gets a little bit closer and moves through the region. We do think it's going to move out by Friday of next week. So could we have a nice weekend next weekend? I'm keeping my fingers crossed because we haven't had one of those in a long time. Right now, it looks like this moves through Friday, and then the cold front that trails it is going to follow late Sunday. So maybe next weekend looks a little bit better. It certainly looks warmer. I'm going to have the long-range outlook out this morning that's going to address that. It is going to be maybe slightly warmer than average as we get into the late week and weekend period until this cold front moves through. So it does look pretty good so far next weekend. Keep your fingers crossed, but this weekend is certainly a wash, and especially on Saturday where we have all these showers coming through here in those areas I talked about, most notably between I-78 and I-80, which we'll see the concentration on a Saturday. But you can see further south, Saturday morning, nothing going on down here further south at all in the southern half of our region. It does get into there later in the day, but most of the day might be dry in the southern half of our region. And then Sunday really doesn't look too bad either, just a few showers in a few spots, mainly Sunday morning, and then again, another wave comes through Sunday night. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is their outlook for June 13th, Friday the 13th. Have a great Friday.